blessed afternoon. I am having a blessed afternoon. So I'm back with another good one, but this is really a sad story. If you didn't know about the story, you could hear about the story about the 10 people that was murdered up in Buffalo. 10 indigenous people. They're gonna call them black, but I understand it. So I understand that this is a terminology where that a lot of people can understand. They don't understand the indigenous people of the West. But this is why I'm trying to change the narrative on my platform, or start calling each other black, stop calling each other Afro American, and that we from Africa. We from over here, the West, and we been here. And this is why on my platform I say this, right? I don't really try to say that we black, because these titles and attributes are beneath us. And this is an actual true fact. Our titles are called the Uply God Right One, and that's exactly who we are. And that was what we was created for, the Uply God Right Ones, to make sure justice is balanced is upon its existence in this life. This is an actual true fact. So we got this individual that killed 10 indigenous people of the West, upstate New York. You want to consider them black? Don't call them black. But I don't like those titles. They're the descendants, the indigenous people, right, of the West that was murdered brutally. This is premeditated. He killed 10 of them. Went into the supermarket up there in Buffalo, upstate New York, and killed them and murdered them. And then told everybody that he was sorry for this. Now that he is seeking, I guess his lawyers are seeking to drop all federal charges so he could come home. So he could try to come home knowing that, you see, the reason why he's doing that, because he know that Trump is in office, and knowing that it's going to try to, most likely he's going to get him off because he did this sick, barbaric, devil demon act. He's a maniac. He's a devil. He's a demon. You understand what I'm saying? To sit up there and plot and plan to murder people for the color of their skin. For the color of their skin. And this is a sad situation in that the victims have to revisit this, meaning their family, the loved ones, basically have to revisit this, go to court to listen, right, to this sick, barbaric devil demon that killed these family members. Somebody loved ones just walked up in a supermarket upstate in Buffalo and shoot and kill people. That's premeditated. You should never be let out. You should never be let go. You did a statement saying that you apologized, and that if you could take it back, you would take it back. So now that you want to know that Trump is in office and somebody's putting you on, right, for you to uplift and uphold this murder, death, kill, barbaric, even twisted, demonic way of life, right, you're going to try to be let go because Trump basically, he has a little hold on the federal government right now. He has a hold on the federal government, and he's making things happen. And this is bad, man. This is bad. So let me play this video.
How she loved our family unconditionally. How she sacrificed everything for us. How she gave of herself when she had nothing else to give. She willingly did that for us. And for her to be taken from us and taken from this world by someone that just full of hate for no reason, is very hard for us to handle right now. We make no apologies for our suffering and our pain. You can see it. We're not going to apologize for that. But we're not just hurting. We're angry. We're mad. This shouldn't have happened. We do our best to be good citizens, to be good people. We believe in God. We trust Him. We treat people with decency. And we love even our enemies. And you expect us to keep doing this over and over and over again. Over again. Forgive and forget. While the people we elect and trust in offices around this country do their best not to protect us, not to consider us equal, not to love us back. What are we supposed to do with all of this anger, with all of this pain? On that day was like every other day for my mom. My mom got that moment.
This is sad. This is sad, and I want to send my love out to all of the family that was murdered by this devil demon. It's a maniac. You know, now he's asking for the federal charges to be dropped against him. You know, and I hope and pray that the charges, right, does not be dropped against this individual. I'm gonna read a little bit of. This is the individual, right, that went up there in Buffalo and killed all of the indigenous people of the earth. I'm not going to call him black. I'm not going to call him Afro-American, but this is him right here. He is seeking the highest court to drop his federal charges so he could come home. The attorneys for the white supremacist gunman who killed 10 indigenous people at a Buffalo, New York supermarket told a judge Thursday that the federal charges against him should be dropped because there wasn't enough black people and other minority groups on the jury that indicted him. No. These are the individuals that pay their taxes. These are the individuals that are citizens and are indigenous people of this land. You understand what I'm saying? These are individuals that is your peer. It doesn't matter what color they are. They are your peer, right? They pay their taxes. They are law-abiding citizens. And up until then, this individual, sick, barbaric, devil, demon, have a mindset that's killing people, murdering people of the color of their skin, right? Up until then, you was a citizen. You was a person that, a law-abiding citizen. You wasn't committing crime. I hope you wasn't, you know, but you was considered to be a citizen, a law-abiding citizen. You wasn't committing crime, just like these individuals. So they are your prayers. Up until when you committed those acts, that separate you from being their peers, because now you are a criminal and you a devil and you a demon to murder, death, kill someone based on color. You see, what happened is that this sick, demonic, devil, demon way of life, evil that lurks in the shadows, right, backdoor you. It backdoor you. After you did this act upon people, you went in the store, premeditated, and murdered people. Right? Now it backdoor you. Now you trying to get justice and talking about, oh, I want to get off. No. No. You killed these individuals unjustly, right? And they loved ones got to deal with this again. It's like they, you know, going through it all over again. And I want to send my condolences out to the victim's family. This shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done it. And these charges should not be dropped. And I don't care what administration is there. You know, we don't promote violence on this channel. We promote you protecting one another and protecting your family and protecting your loved ones. Right? We don't promote violence and killing and murder or anything. We try to find solutions, right, to living under the rules and regulation of our communities and ourselves, and govern ourselves with balance and justice. It's an actual true fact. You don't get up there and kill people and murder people. You a devil, you a demon, and you barbaric, and you a maniac, right? and you need justice upon you. You should not be left out. You should not be left out in societies that practice the same act of murder, death, killing individuals because you was brainwashed, right? Inside of darkness with this devil, demon, demonic, evil, twisted way of life, which use you and backdoor you. Now you see the results of this devil, demon. Now you see it. Now you listening to the whispers. Now you want out. And now you want to use Trump and his administration to support you and get you out. We know it and we see it. We know it and we see it. You know? We don't forget these acts like this. We don't forget acts like this. We don't. This is our land. This is our land. This land is holy and blessed. It was given to us by the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existed. The first people in creation, right? In the West. It's an actual true fact. And I know individuals don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. But I'm telling it anyway. It's sick, barbaric, devil, demon. And I send my condolences out to the victim's family that have to relive this all over again. This sick thing is not over. It's there to cause pain and suffering upon everybody. It hasn't opened the door. It doesn't matter who you are. It opens the door to anyone, white, black, Spanish, anyone that wants to do the act of killing, murder, death, kill, backstabbing, backdooring, backbiting. It upholds that. But it's not going to tell you that it's going to do what? Backdoor you in the end. And you might end up dead and gone. It's an actual true fact. It just wants to get you to do the act of killing people. And this is an actual true fact, man. You know? And I just saw this. And I had to speak upon this. And it's sad. And it's very sad that the victims got to relive this. They got to relive this. Because this devil, evil maniac wants to use the federal government to get out after killing and massacre 10 people, the indigenous people of this earth and of the West, upstate New York, Buffalo. And I like to send my condolences to the family. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace.